I just got off the trails. I hope all is well wherever you are. And right where I am phenomenal. I have truly missed being out in the woods. And there was nothing keeping me from coming out here. I just did not venture out as much last month. Um, I'm so glad to be here. I'm so glad I came out. And I didn't even have any plans of coming out here today. I literally went over to my little sanctuary close to my home, and it's got like this little canal and a little piece of sidewalk. I've been spending That's been my dose of nature for the last month. I've been spending so much time over there. So I went out this morning and it was like nice. Like the sun wasn't blazing hot at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning. And there was a nice little breeze. I mean, and the sun was shining at just the right temperature. So I was like, and I instantly was like, this is the perfect day to go out in the woods and hit the trails. Like, I mean, the setting is perfection. Like, let's take advantage. It's the first of the month, a brand new day. Like, let's go. And I felt good. That gave me a boost. And I came out here. I got my steps in. I did the boardwalk trail, and I went like off the path into the woods. I did the Boy Scout trail. And honey, I'm a little over 8,000 steps out of my 10,000 goal, and I feel great. Like, I feel so good, and I'm so thankful. Let me hit pause because it's playing. So the first book of the spring slash summer, you want to say summer because that's what it feels like out here, but it's still spring. I'm reading Octavia Butler, Parable of the Sower, and I came across this book on TikTok, and I said, you know what, I'm going to read it. And the back of it, just read it what it's about. America is a place of chaos where violence rules and only the rich and powerful are safe. Lauren Olamina, a young woman with the extraordinary power to feel the pain of others as her own, records everything she sees of this broken world in her journal. Then, one terrible night, everything alters beyond recognition, and Lauren must make her voice heard for the sake of those she loves. Soon, her vision becomes reality, and her dreams of a better way to live gain the power to change humanity forever. And there's a little quote that says, but it's a little longer in the book. It says, all that you touch, you change. All that you change, changes you. The only lasting truth is change. God is change. And another interesting thing is the journal, right? It starts, the first date is Saturday, July 20th, 2024, which has not even come yet. So I am very interested in reading this, and from what I've heard from other creators, it looks to be very interesting. So I will definitely come back and talk about this because I really want to dig into this. Whew. I feel like I've cooled down, and I'm going to get ready to head home in just a bit. I love making content. I love seeing the stuff that I create, and I love being able to just be free with it. Like, I do not worry about a lot of things when it comes to perfecting content because I just don't care to. I have gotten caught up in perfection. And I realized that when you have to do things over and over and over again in the name of creating content, it loses its meaning. And then you end up just not doing anything at all because it becomes redundant. I don't know if I used that word correctly in that sentence. That's just what came out my mouth. I've been having a lot of brain farts with the English language lately. Like, you know, words that don't look right, words that just the spelling just don't quite look like it's supposed to be spelled that way or fits in a certain sentence. And it's like it's been happening a lot lately. And it's weird. But I go with it. I just go with it because all you got to do is put it in Google and make sure you spelled it right, or go to dictionary.com to make sure it look right. But it's like the initial questioning of self that kind of gets me. Like, I know this, but I don't know. Just some of the weirdness that happens when I am in my writing era, time, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I really hope more people, because I see in some comments how people want to create and they're afraid to create or embarrassed or whatnot. And it's my hope that more and more people do find their way into this, if that's what they want to do, and kind of just lose all of the preconceived rules and regulations that are supposedly there are so many planes out here today. And I've been out here a few times, quite a few times. This is probably the most planes I've ever heard out here today. And I could say I've easily heard at least 12 to 16 planes go by today. And I haven't even been out here super, super long. Maybe an hour and a half, maybe two. But and they go number 16, 17. They are just like back to back. Ooh, I just had an idea. So I think I'm going to call these videos the 10-minute talk. It's just going to be random thoughts that occur to me over the day. And I'm going to try my best to do one every day. Just to see something. So my next thought is, when you sleep wrong and you wake up and you got that pain in your neck. Because sometimes I call it a crick, and sometimes I call it a crook. I got a crook in my neck, or I got a crick in my neck. Well, I got one. It's been there for about 2.5 days now. It is right there. It's right there. And I need it gone. Like, I'm sick of it already. Ooh. I done tried heat, and I think I might have developed it messing with this hair, trying to sleep with this hair at night. But I've been wearing twists for the better part of the year, and this is my first time experiencing neck discomfort. And okay, I got 45 seconds left. Okay, so a message to the world. Get outside. I thought I was feeling like low and down and bad. I mean, I was. I really, really was. Last month, I had quite a few of those days, thinking about the world and all that's going on out here. And it's okay to take a break from all of that. It's okay to separate yourself from all of that. I know there are a lot of thoughts around it, but I say that to say, if you can, get outside and get into nature and go and sit in the sun, you'll feel better.